Brady's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 18. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Now, let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, such a big target. You know, he's an excellent blocker at the line of scrimmage, so that's nice for your run game. And even if he's not open, the quarterback still able to throw him the football because of his size and his arms and his hands. He can just go up there and get the football. Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
First down at the 28. Blunt. Taken down at the 39.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. This defensive lineup is anchored by the 340-pound presence of defensive lineman Paul Soliai.
6'4", 340 pounds. And I'm telling you, you look at him, you think, oh, he weighs about 280 pounds. That's how in shape he is. Every defense needs inside presence, and Paul Soliai will give it to you. That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The Patriots have to get to the 49 for a first. The Patriots have it at the 44. Lewis has got it. Delayed handoff. So now they'll bring out Allen to punt. He's going to try and return this punt. That attempted punt return really sets back this offense now. They were expecting a whole lot more by their special teams. The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Devin McCourty gets the theft. Tackles made.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
Coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
First down at the 17. Allen's there to make the stop.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
And it's swatted away.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Third down. Brady's back in shotgun formation. With 2 hands, he has it.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
going for it on 4th down. Brady's got it now on the sneak.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line.
So 1st and goal to go. He runs with it right up the gut. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side. If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Should be what we call a gimme. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. Setting the tone here early in the second. They take the lead with this field goal.
That was a good job by the offense. They overcame. They had some adversity in that drive, but they still made enough plays to give themselves 3 points and put them on the board.
Keeps chugging along. And he fails to get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Hankerson makes the play. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. First down at the 49. Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
Inside of the uprights. The Falcons now getting ready to kick it away. Lewis running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Patriots put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Falcons packing the box here. 46 formation. Screen. LeGarrette Blount with the grab. On the way, 3rd down. Brady is in the shotgun. Wants to go deep. And it's batted down.
The Patriots don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
We'll see what he can do here. Two-minute warning. Really good field position here to start this drive. Falcons come out in a 2 tight end set. Toss to the outside. And Patrick Chung is able to bring him down.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach. Going to the hurry-up offense. Going to see if they can make a few plays and get down there and get some points.
Wasting little time. First down at the 26. Toss play. Pat Chung makes the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain. The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
Lewis has got a chance for a return. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Brady's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Catch made by Rob Gronkowski. This play set up by the long gainer. They're setting up screen. Solely eyes all over that offense and brings it down. The Patriots signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. It's now 2nd down. Into the big mitts of Rob Gronkowski. From the red zone. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Throws the pass. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Fights through contact, and they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Falcons' offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game, it always comes back to bite you.
First down at the 20. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
Hey, Tuesday. Get up.
Second down and 10. Heaving it down the field. Wow, what a catch. That's McCourty making the stop. The Falcons call the timeout. Their first. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And it falls incomplete. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still on his feet. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job, leads to a touchdown.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick.
Amendola's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Patriots talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Second down here.
The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right.
Third and 1 coming up. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Falcons official. He was able to confirm that his injury involves broken ribs. However, the doctors won't know how many are broken until x-rays are done.
Brooks Reed with the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Corners are backing off here. The Patriots come out. Jumbo package on the field.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's hauled in by Edelman. It's third down now, right around 3 minutes remaining in the third. Patriots have it at the 39. Brady's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 46 for a first. Brady's got it in the gun. Looking across the middle. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs.
The Patriots go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Falcons have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team. That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Falcons have it at the 39. Down the field.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Midway into the 3rd. And they sack him on 3rd down. And they force the quick 3 and out. On downs.
The Falcons decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Patriots will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not.
Gronkowski hauls it in. Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 1st down and 10. It's Gronkowski. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
1st and goal. And intercepted. On his way. He's at the 50. Now at the 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The point after is good. The Falcons ready here for the kickoff. Martin's going to run this one out. That return's good for about 26. The Patriots retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Tom Brady under center. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. From the gun. Intercepted. They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on, and man, this has been a bad day, and like you said, Jim, it just continues.
Butler's the one who made the big stop. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. All set up now at the 21. Coleman's lined up as the single back. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Great pass, great catch, great control.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Ryan's back at it now, dropping back once again. Could have been intercepted.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Second down now.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
He'll throw it over the middle.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. The Falcons come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. It's intercepted! And a touchback. This one is well out of reach, and that's more of a moral victory for this defense than anything else.
Well, it's a good moral victory. Anytime you get an interception, make the other team make a mistake, that is good for your defense. And, you know, I don't know. I don't think this game is over. I'm saying to the offense, let's see if you can go out there and score quick, and let's make a game of this.
Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass. That's reception. Number 7 for him. First down at the 40. Brady with the incompletion.
That's a nice route that time by the receiver, running the corner route, and the quarterback just throws it too far and misses it.
Second and 10. Set up screen. Durant's all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Now looking at third down. The Patriots need to get to the 50 for a first down. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And Edelman can't hold on that time.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
snap back to Brady from the gun. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Back to the air here on first down. Brady going to try to scramble down.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field. Play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 10. Throws the pass. The Patriots now move the chains. First down at the 21. Intercepted. Tackles made. It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game, as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
Falcons will take the snap from the 25. Jones has got the catch on the touch throw. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. They're going back up top. Jones is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Let's see how they back up the big play here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
First and 10. Coleman's got it on the toss. And that last play made by Pat Chung.
Good job by the safety diagnosing the run, getting up outside. He stops it for no gain.
Looking long to Julio Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jones, his second touchdown of the game. The Falcons lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Lewis is going to test the coverage here. The Patriots just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Brady from the gun.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
And there's a drop.
Brady's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him, but you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
We'll see what he can do here. Gains 5. The Falcons offense takes the field, and what is, in essence, an encore bow to the crowd here, as they have been the dominant team all game long, and time is running out.
This is when I was at my best when I played, Jim. When we were winning, I came out there late in the game I could kneel down and kill the clock as good as any quarterback in history.
But it falls incomplete.
Not too often you see a quarterback on these deep, high throws overthrow these speedy wide receivers. It shows you what a great arm he has. Overthrows him by a couple yards.
Coleman's in the backfield. Single back set. And it's knocked down.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Falcons will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Jones has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running.
And that's a touchdown late in this one. My goodness, Phil, there's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team, and maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more mercifully.
Amendola is going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Patriots offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride, and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. It's Brady down the field, makes the catch in open space.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Brady's completion percentage, 50% on the day. That ball has been picked off. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
Coleman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And now Ryan's going to take off. Hauls it in deep down the middle. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
One more snap and we can call it a day. 2nd and 10. Tammy's, wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
Well, usually I'd say this last play of the game, even though it results in a touchdown, it means nothing. But in today's game, we know fantasy football, such a big deal. Somebody out there is jumping up and down over that touchdown.